Hello. So today, still exploring all the beautiful places along the river and this valley, and found this beautiful park today, and there was so much plantain growing amidst this really healthy, thick green grass, and I've been thinking about making a fresh plant oil out of plantain, Plantago major. And so today's the day. So I'm hopping on here to show y'all how to do a fresh plant herbal oil and to talk a little bit about plantain. So basically I harvested some leaves. I've got some stalk in there. I have not washed this. It hasn't rained, so the plant material is relatively dry. I even got some of the stalk, so the seeds are starting to form. So wanting to incorporate a little bit of all the part of the plant in my oil. And so I'm just going to begin by chopping it up, and as fine as I can. I was even thinking of maybe popping this in the blender with the olive oil, just to like really get as much surface area as possible, because it's kind of like a thick, leathery leaf. But chopping is just fine. So we'll start with that, and I'll decide what I'm going to do after this video. So plantain was probably one of the first plant medicines that really astounded me. And that was back in 2016. My roommate and I, we took a beekeeping course in East Vancouver at Strathcona Community Gardens, and we worked a lot in the hives without protection, so without any suits. And I got stung, was to be expected. And growing nearby was some plantain, and I can't even remember who told me about it. Maybe it was Marika. So shout out to you, Marika, if you're the one who put this to practice. But basically chewed up some plantain, put it directly on my bee sting, and it took the pain away instantaneously. So amazing. So that is a great way to use this green ally. It's often growing, right around you, often in lawns. So if you ever get stung by a bee or a wasp or have a really itchy bug bite, you can literally just chew up a leaf, and it's safe to eat. Just chew up a leaf. You don't swallow it, but you make it into like a clumpy paste, and you put it directly on the sting. And let me know next time you use this, because it's pretty amazing. So yeah, so I want to have an oil on hand, and that can be for any matter of skin irritations, like I said, from just itchy bug bites to bumps to rashes. Really soothing to the skin, and something I'd like to have on hand. So I also have some plantain in my freezer, in case there's not a lot of plantain growing right around my home. So I have some in the freezer, so if I get stung, I can just pop some out of the freezer and chew it up and apply it, or even just applying the cold leaf directly to a sting. Would work really well. So I've chopped up my plant material, and like I said, I think I'm actually going to blend this to just really increase the surface area, but I'll explain how you would do it with just chopped plant material. So with my plant material, I'm going to take my jar, and again, not packing it, so pretty much the same method as the tincture with fresh plant. And look at that. It's the perfect amount. Yeah, so about 3/4 full, leaving about an inch of space at the top. And so this is completely satisfactory. This is just chopping the leaf and pouring the oil over will make a great herbal oil, but I'm going to clay and blend it. So if I were just going to use the chopped material, now I would pour, and I'm just using an olive oil for this. You know, olive oil is really inexpensive, and especially for these green plants, you know, olive oil is kind of one of those green oils. So it kind of smells green, it looks green, so not like really great to use these together. You can use olive oil for all your medicinal herbal oils. It's just such an accessible, inexpensive option. So yeah, I would just pour the oil all the way to the top, put my lid on, and let that oil sit for 6 weeks, and then strain it off in 6 weeks, and it'll be ready to use. And I could use it directly as an oil, or I could add some beeswax to make a salve to have on hand for when we have any skin complaints. So that is a fresh plant herbal oil. So simple, safe, effective. Herbal medicine is people's medicine. This medicine is growing right outside your door. Go play. Go make friends with what's growing around you. Green blessings.